Welcome to the Docker step-by-step tutorial section 3 Docker components. Let's start with Docker overview. Docker is an open platform for developing, shipping and running applications. Docker enables you to separate your applications from your infrastructure so you can deliver software quickly. With Docker, you can manage your infrastructure in the same ways you manage your applications. By using Docker methodologies for shipping, testing, and deploying, you can reduce time of customer delivery. Docker platform. Docker provides the ability to package and run an application in a loosely isolated environment called a Docker container. The isolation and security allow you to run manage containers simultaneously on a given host. Because of the lightweight nature of the containers, which run without the extra load of the hypervisor, you can run more containers on a given hardware combination than if you were using virtual machines. Docker platform. Docker provides tooling and a platform to manage the lifecycle of your containers. Encapsulate your applications into a Docker containers and supporting components. Distribute the ship those containers to your teams for further deployment, development and testing. Deploy those applications to your production environment, whether it's in a local data center or cloud. Docker engine. So in Docker engine, Docker daemon is installed on the underlying server. So it has a REST API to talk to the Docker daemon. So Docker CLI is a top layer then the of the Docker daemon. So it connects to the Docker daemon with using the REST APIs. With the client, we can interact with the manage the networks and containers. Also, we can manage images and volumes. So to explain more, the Docker engine is a client-server application with these major components. A server with a type of long-running program called a daemon process. A REST API which specifies interfaces that programs can use to talk to the daemon and instruct it what to do. A command line interface client. The CLI uses the Docker REST API to control or interact with the Docker daemon through scripting or direct CLI commands. The daemon creates and manages Docker objects such as images, containers, networks, and data volumes. Docker architecture as a top layer a client. So in client we are running Docker bull, Docker build, Docker run. So before that there is Docker host. In the Docker host we have installed Docker daemon. So Docker host is basically a server here. Docker daemon server or a VM. In Docker daemon installed in that, and it can have the containers and manage images. So yeah, these images are stored in the registry. So Docker architecture. So Docker uses a client server architecture. The Docker client talks to the Docker daemon, which does the heavy lifting of the building, running, and distributing your Docker containers. The Docker client and the Docker daemon can run on the same system, or you can connect a Docker client to a remote Docker daemon. The Docker client and the daemon communicate using a REST API over Unix sockets or a network interface. The Docker daemon. The Docker daemon runs on a host machine. The user uses the Docker client to interact with the Docker daemon. The Docker client. The Docker client in the form of the Docker library is the primary user interface to Docker. It accepts commands and the configuration flags from the user and communicate with the Docker daemon. Docker images. Docker image is a read-only template with the instruction for creating a Docker container. For example, an image might contain an Ubuntu operating system with Apache web server and your web application installed. You can build or update images from scratch or download and use images created by others. A Docker image is described in text file called a Docker file, which has a simple, well-defined syntax. Docker images are build component of Docker. Docker container. A Docker container is a running instance of a Docker image. You can run, start, stop, move, or delete a container using Docker API or CLI commands. When you run a Docker container, you can provide configuration metadata such as networking information or environment variables. Each container is an isolated and secure application platform but can be given access to resources running in a different host or container as well as persistent storage or database. Docker containers are the run component of the Docker. Docker registries. A registry or a Docker registry is a library of images. A registry can be public or private and can be on the same server as the Docker daemon or the Docker client or on a totally separate server. Docker registries are the distribution component of this Docker. Docker Hub is known as global registry. Docker services. A Docker service allows a swarm of Docker nodes to work together, running a defined number of instances of a replica task, which is itself a Docker image. You can specify number of concurrent replica tasks to run, and the swarm manager ensures that the load is spread evenly across the worker nodes. To the consumer, the Docker service appears to be a single application. Docker services are the scalability component of the Docker. Docker features. Lightweight. Docker run containers running on a single machine all share the same operating system kernel, so they start instantly and make more efficient use of RAM. Images are constructed from layered file systems so they can share common files, making disk usage and image downloads much more efficient. Open. Docker containers are based on the open standards allowing containers to run all major Linux distributions and Microsoft operating systems with support for every infrastructure. Secure. Containers isolate applications from each other and underlying infrastructure while providing an added layer of application protection for the application. Thank you everyone.